In this video I'm going to go over the installation process of the new MX8 Elite by Zodiac. The MX8 Elite comes with 12 1-meter hoses or 39 feet of hose. There would be plenty of hose for a large or medium-sized pool. Before you start the installation process, you want to make sure the pool is off and that it won't come on during the installation. So in order to get the proper suction with the cleaner when you install it, make sure the filter is clean. You also want to make sure the pump basket is also clean of debris. Inside the box you'll find this flow regulator that sits on top of the MX8 Elite. Go ahead and just snap that on. You'll hear it click into place. This will help further regulate the suction to the MX8 Elite. And locate the hose with the float. This is the hose that goes on the head of the cleaner. Okay, just simply take the hose, you put it on the cleaner, and you're going to go ahead and twist the hose. You'll see it lock into place here. And you'll do the same process with each additional hose. Then you're going to stretch the hose from the area you're going to connect it to across the pool to the furthest point. So at the furthest point you want to have one hose length coming out of the pool. So for this particular installation I have the side port here. I have the MX8 stretched across the pool like this with the one hose sticking out. Once you have the proper hose length, go ahead and submerge the MX8 Elite into the pool. You want to get all the air out of the line by pushing the hose down. Once you have the cleaner in the pool and all the hoses submerged, now we can check the RPMs or the wheel revolutions of the MX8 Elite. Also included is this adapter if you're installing the MX8 in your vacuum port or side port of your pool. You're also going to need a side port vacuum lock if you don't have one installed on your pool. And I'll go over the preferred method that I use when I install the Zodiac MX8 Elite into a side port or vacuum port of a pool. I'm going to go ahead and locate the vacuum port or side port on your pool. It's usually in the middle of the pool. It has threads, almost like a return jet. Take the vac lock. I also suggest putting some Teflon tape on it. Just go ahead and screw the vac lock into the side of the pool. Now the only problem with this particular piece is that when the pool turns off, it may pop out since there's nothing holding it on. And I suggest for the best side port, vacuum port installation that you purchase this particular piece here. You go ahead and snap it on the hose. You'll see this end is a universal hose. You can see now that the vac lock is hooked onto the hose, so this won't come out when the pool turns off. So this would be my preferred method of installation. See how that vac lock hooks onto this particular hose fitting. An even better method, and one that I would prefer, is to use a canister also in the side port or even in the skimmer installation. The Zodiac Cyclonic canister is a perfect canister. So the Zodiac Cyclonic canister is made specifically for a Zodiac locking hose. It snaps right in there. And then you would just take another hose length, connect it onto the canister like this. This is what the side port installation looks like with the canister attached. So if you're installing an MX8 Elite at the side port, go ahead and find the valve that controls the vacuum port side port. And you would just simply adjust the suction of the side port to give the cleaner the right wheel RPMs. Also included is the cone for the skimmer and the flow keeper valve. This is a self-regulating valve for the MX8 Elite. If you're connecting the cleaner to the skimmer, you do the same thing. You'll stretch the hoses across the pool to the furthest point. You're going to have one hose length up on the deck. If you have a 2-hole skimmer, usually the suction is in the front. So you want to take the cone. You want to stick the cone firmly into the skimmer. Then you're going to take the flow keeper valve. You're going to insert it with the arrow pointing down. Okay, take the first hose and slide it underneath the deck. And you want to take the elbow piece and slide it right into the hose like this. You want to firmly press the elbow piece down onto the flow keeper valve. Make sure everything is snug and in place. And if you have a 1-hole skimmer like this, I'll show you how to connect the flow keeper valve. So you wouldn't use this piece here. You would purchase a 3 or 4 inch piece of female to female hose. You'll take the flow keeper valve with the arrow pointed down, attach it to the small female to female hose. You'll take the flow keeper valve with the female to female hose and simply put it on this piece on the bottom here. Now we simply turn the pool on, and we're going to go ahead and check the wheel RPMs of the MX8 Elite. Now you want to check the wheel RPMs of the MX8 Elite. Go ahead and pull it towards the side of the pool carefully. You want to note that yellow marker in the wheel. Wait till the wheel stops changing directions, and you want to count how many times it goes around that screw right there. 10 times. So the optimal RPMs is 20 to 25 seconds for 10 rotations. That's a look at the installation process of the MX8 Elite.